Hey guys, it's Lisa. I'm gonna do a quick video post shower, hence wet hair. Yeah. So I did a review on this already. I posted the video and I realized after the fact it had no sound. So I had to take it down. I don't know why it recorded with no sound. Hopefully it is right now. But I still want to do a review on this product because I love it so much. It is the Rapid Age Spot and Pigment Lightening Serum from Murad, or however you say it. This is what it looks like, and you can see how much I've used of it. And okay, so I'm doing this video without anything on my face. The only thing I have on right now, besides pajamas, is my eye cream. So that's absolutely the only thing that I put on my face. I've already showered, and I thought, what better time to do this video about pigmentation in your skin than totally barefaced. So, hence why I'm doing it now when I look like this, and like this. So I do have a couple breakouts. There's some like right here by my nose, which I cannot get rid of for some reason. I'm kind of wondering if it's something else. I have one, where was it? There. And this thing, which hurts, and I popped it, which is gross and you should never do. And then when I did, it gave me a bruise underneath it. That has never happened to me before. So anyway, other than those things on my face, eye cream, and the unsightly blemishes that I have, I don't have anything else on. And this has worked absolute wonders for me. I started using this earlier on in the summer because when I started going out in the summer more, besides getting tan, which I miss being, by the way, I was developing new pigmentation in my skin. Not freckles. My freckles tend to show up more in the summer, obviously, than the winter time, just because of how much more I'm out in the sun and being exposed to the possibility of getting pigmentation on my skin. So I do have freckles. You can kind of see them there a little bit. So just if you're curious, I didn't buy this to get rid of my freckles. And it also doesn't really do that. It didn't for me. It basically just broke down and got rid of the extra pigmentation that I was getting in my skin pretty much as a result of being out in the sun too much, excuse me, which you can develop freckles from that too, but this was like hyperpigmentation that should not have been there. For example, I had a scary spot right here and a smaller, lighter one right here, which looked, it gave me the look of a mustache, which sucked. I was constantly trying to find good ways to like cover it up, but it was just darker pigmentation on my skin that was just seeming to get worse and worse and worse as the summer progressed. So I went to Sephora, showed the lady my concern, told her my concerns. I was getting, just a few faint ones other places, but my biggest concern was the pigmentation on my upper lip, aka my like pigmentation mustache. And she was so helpful, so knowledgeable. Two of my favorite things in a sales associate, especially at Sephora, because it's stuff that I like and read about a lot of times. So if they know more than me, I love it. I learn more and they can point me in the direction that I need to go. So she was awesome. She knew about ingredients, which is a big plus for me. And one of the ingredients in here, which is basically the main thing that does the job, tends to be controversial, I guess. It's hydroquinone, and I'll see if I can get it to zoom in. It's that H word there, 2% hydroquinone. Wish it would zoom a little better. Skin lightener. So in case it didn't zoom well enough, it's hydroquinone. And I looked it up because I did want to do a little bit of research before I put a controversial ingredient on my skin. And nothing that I read really totally scared me off of it. I was more intrigued by the possibilities of it taking away my pigment mustache on my face than the faint possibility that something else could happen. So Sephora has a great return policy. If I didn't like it for some reason or it didn't work, I could take it back. Because this is a little pricey. I think it was like $62 if I recall correctly. yeah, but basically she just said that hydroquinone can be controversial, but it is one of the most effective ingredients at reducing pigmentation and breaking it down. And 2% is the highest you can get without a prescription, I think, or the highest amount you can get in general. I'm not sure which of those is true, so don't quote me on that. But 2%, maybe it's the highest they can sell without a prescription. I'm not sure. But it's a high enough amount too that is very effective. Probably hence the word rapid in the name of this product, Rapid Age Spot and Pigment Lightening. So within a week of me using this product, I noticed that the pigmentation here was breaking down. It is pretty well gone. I can see a little bit of a faintness of it right there. And part of the, back to the ingredient real quick, part of the controversy surrounding it is that there is concern that if you use it too long, it can show up in your bloodstream, which that is scary. Just hearing that, and that's part of the reason why I did the research. So after about 2 months of using it, as you're supposed to, which is basically every night, I believe. Yes, every evening. So once a day. After about 2 months, give yourself a break off of it. So I used it this summer. I was totally amazed with this product. It broke down that pigmentation. I'm not quite as self-conscious of that mustache that I had, so because it's pretty much gone. And but it's been about 2 months, and I do notice that faint little spot slightly there. I don't think you can even see it. You can see this, but you can't see. I can see it in the mirror when I look at it, like in my bathroom, but it is faintly still there. Way better than it was. And the one on the other side I think is pretty well gone. So, but since this one isn't completely gone, and it's been the 2 months, I used it for 2 months and then took about a month and a half, I think, off. It might be closer to 2 months, I'm not sure, but I'm going to use this a little bit. Again, I'm going to put it on tonight. So I'm going to do it right now since I have this filming. But I basically just use maybe about a pump and a half. Oops, couldn't see that. It's just a clear gel. I like that it has a pump. And it's very slick, but not in the silicone type way. And I just smooth it. You're avoiding my eye area. And of course, concentrating where I had that issue. I do take it all over my face though, because I was noticing other pigmentation, just not as bad as what I had there. I do find that it is a little bit drying on my skin, so I do make sure that after this has gotten a chance to soak in, that I put on a moisturizer afterwards. So, and it does soak in really quickly. So I wish that the other review that I had recorded with sound, because I feel like I was a lot more concise and had better talking points than I am right now. But, and I know I had brought up too in the other video that there are different types of pigmentation. There's like a freckle, there's an age spot, there's a sunspot, and different ingredients sometimes are needed to break down different pigmentation depending on what it's from. So for my concerns that I had, which I think it was basically sun-based, I think, like maybe that's an age spot, I'm not sure. Whatever type mine was, this did a great job of breaking it down. I'm hoping that this is kind of a cure-all, end-all, that once I use this up and it gets rid of it, that it won't come back. But I like to be outside, especially in the summer, so that's not maybe a guarantee. So, but this has lasted me quite a while. After 2 straight months of using it every single night, pretty much, occasionally a night I forget or whatever, it only used about 1/4 of a bottle. So that's pretty good. I'm just going to stop there because I don't want this video to be too long, but you can pick it up at Sephora, anywhere that sells Murad. I think Ulta carries Murad. I'm not sure how to say it. The nice thing about Sephora, you can get samples, and they have a great return policy. So that's it. Let me know if you have questions. I didn't also, real quick, notice any like weird effects, my skin getting sensitive to it or anything like that. But you never know, so it's good to try to test it out. So thanks for watching as always, and hopefully this thing completely disappears sometime soon. So have a good night, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.